Ooh. Everybody say it with me. Knight d3, mate. Just sneak in there like I'm just sneaking in the back door. I'm just opening it a creak and I'm just Hambleton's happy hour. Let's get right into it. There we go. Hello to everybody watching. Let's get the first game, and it was actually a grandmaster named GM Terrace. A very scary grandmaster. He's so scary he put GM in his name. These guys are always the toughest GMs. Because you know who else puts GM in their name is GM Wesley So. He's GM Wesley So. Those guys are always scary. Is he going to give me a queen trade? No, that's very strange. Okay, I'm up a pawn here temporarily. I am up a pawn. So I'm happy to offer trades here. I saw a movie last night. It's called Happy Death Day. Did anyone else see that movie? Happy Death Day. I thought it was okay. I personally do not like horror movies. I don't think this could be classified as horror. It wasn't scary really at all. But it was all right for that genre. I thought it was okay. I'm actually gonna go here because I want to bring the knight into d3. It wasn't that good, I'll say, but it wasn't that bad either. I actually wasn't sure what to expect. What should we start with? Let's start with this one, and then let's castle next. No, I didn't get a light trim. You guys are trolling me. I am not cutting my hair. Not yet. Not yet. Never. I wouldn't ruin the bet by trimming the hair. Wouldn't do that to you guys. Okay, let's play h3. Hope the sound's okay. Can you guys hear the music? There is music playing. I've seen Blade Runner as well. I didn't like that at all. It was really long, and I didn't really follow the plot. Like, it was actually the kind of movie that I would definitely fall asleep to. Very quiet. Okay, we can turn it up a bit. Is that a bit louder? He's giving me this pawn. I'm gonna take it. Nice guy. I don't know what it is about horror movies, but I don't get the draw. Why am I scaring myself? Why? You don't hear music. It's okay. Maybe you won't like my music anyway. Listening to some nice techno right now. Knight c4. Let's bring the knight here. I'm going to push the pawn probably to h2 and just make him always worry about the fact that I could get a queen any moment. I have a funny move that I can do if I want. Knight g1, and he has to give up a rook for it. It does win material, although I'm not sure. Not sure it's the best way to do things here. But it's a cute move. It's a cute one. So he's gonna take. He's gonna take there, and I'm gonna take back. So I'm gonna play g5. Hangado, I just spent a while explaining that I Did not trim my beard. I wouldn't do that to you guys. He just trapped his knight. Let's go like knight c1, and then I can just make a queen. If you guys are able to detect that if I've made small trims on this beard, then that makes you an absolute expert in anything related to beards. That would be very, very impressive. Very impressive. Alright. Thanks for the game, Mr. Terrace. Move on to the next one here. We've got a 3+2 challenge from Tammer KH. You hear a loud noise pretending to be music. Okay, perfect. So you can hear it. You can hear it, John. That's what I like to see. Okay, bishop f4. He's playing the London system against me. Okay, he's never seen this one. We're going to throw him off here. He's not going to know what hit him. This opening is brand new, guys. Brand new. It's actually fresh off the press. They just finished minting new copies of this opening, and the theory is just on its way. This is going to be the next big thing. You guys are seeing the first ever play of this opening, and it looks very successful so far. I'm gonna probably play knight f4 here, and we're looking to pile up on this pawn right there. We're gonna use this pawn as the decoy, b4. John HS, I'm not gonna call it the Amon opening because I don't want to lay claim to so many openings, you know. I'm such an innovator that I'll only name the good ones after myself. So we got to test it out, see if it works. If it's good, then I'll take it. Ooh, everybody say it with me. Knight d3, mate. Just sneak in there, like I'm just sneaking in the back door. I'm just opening it a creak, and I'm just. Yeah, just get right in there. Tammer KH, just gonna sneak in your back door, buddy. Thanks for the invitation. Yep, knight d3. Hope you don't mind my intrusion. Just gonna get right in there. Thank you very much for the game, but you gotta watch those smothered mates. Smothered mates. Can't take away those natural squares from your pieces. You're blocking your bishop, your queen, and of course your king. So really got to watch out for those. Let's go to the next one. It's Pansef from is that Antarctica or International? Okay, International. He says. Let's go with e4. Well, that looked like a good opening. I might name it after myself. The other opening that people aren't that familiar with is this nice one. I think it's actually called the Hillbilly Attack. Great opening. Yeah. Alright, knight there. Let's take back. Usually they play knight there or f5. Yeah, Wei Yi just played a game where he put his opponent's king on d4 and had to sack a rook to do it. The king walked from here to here to here to here, the white king, but it was actually good for white, and he showed it. But that was a pretty wild game. I like Wei Yi's playing some fun chess right now, that's for sure. Let's play c3. I'm gonna play this, get the bishop out, castle. What's up, Bad Chev? Big Bad Chev, how you doing? Now, some of you might play bishop g5. Some of you. But only the devilish of you would play this move and threaten bishop g5 so that it traps the queen. Only the most devilish of players. We're playing this move so that this move traps the queen. I'm such a meanie. Sometimes I'm just a bully in the schoolyard. Because some of us would play bishop g5. But no. You always have to set the most devious traps for your opponents. That's how you play chess. Only for tricks. Only for tricks. Now my good amigo Pansef has lost his queen. He's going to resign. That would have been his queen, and I think he trusts me to win that game with a queen for a bishop. So I'm glad he put some faith in me there. I'm a deck. This name could be said so many different ways. I'm trying to make sure I don't say a swear word or something. I'm at AK. You never know how this one's supposed to be said. Knight f3. Let's play queen here. Let's hope he plays bishop there. E3. Okay, bishop there. There might be some fun, but as it stands, we're just gonna get developed here. Let's go here, and I want to give him some mates down there. I have a feeling he's gonna castle. Give me the castle, buddy. You know you want it. See, now he's scared to even castle. My goal is to make everyone too scared to make good moves against me. Queen d4. I like that move by him. He's aware of the potential dangers, and he doesn't want any part of them. I can respect a move like queen d4. He wants to trade queens. I don't want any part of that. No thank you, I say. What's up, Jimmy Farbo? It's a rat's nest. If a rat could build a nest that looked like this beard, I'd be more impressed with the rat than the beard. Knight b5. He is just being annoying, isn't he? He's being so annoying. I didn't think it would come to this, but I might have to move my king, and I'm okay with that. I'm gonna move my king. Oh, I thought he was going to give me a check. I would have had to play king there to protect this pawn and the check. But that move, I think I'm going to play this. So if he checks me, I might still go here. Yeah, okay. He's just going to go back. So now we can sort of get developed again. I still want him to castle. Juan Jose 1996. Good afternoon, good evening, good morning. Okay, he castled. He's a good guy. He's on our team. We're gonna throw in h5. He's gonna play h3. All right, I respect it. I want to play bishop e5 and then maybe g5, g4. Get the attack going. Rook e1. Okay, let's kick the queen out. Now, what did we say our plan was? G5. I'm a man of my word. I'm not just playing bullet, guys. Don't worry, everyone will have their chance at many different time controls. This one isn't even a bullet game, so I haven't played bullet yet. D4. I can take this pawn next turn, but I don't want to actually open the E file, so probably my next move is just going to be G4. Just G4. I want to clarify the situation here, open things up. What do we take with? We gotta go for brilliancy prizes. So I'm gonna take that. And then on my next turn, I'm gonna take this. And I'm gonna pre-move it. The ever dangerous pre-move. Whoa, queen to A5. Let's pre-move that one. And that one. Damn, he moved his bishop. This isn't going to work out as well as I wanted. It's still going to work out. But maybe I should take this one first. No, my bishop's hanging. I think I've got to do it this way. Yeah, we're going to have to do it this way. Tried to get our friend by pre-moves, but he's too sneaky. It's not going to work. This is an amazing piece. It's covering the rook as well, guys. Holy mackerel. Covering the rook and attacking the bishop. What a piece. Bishop E3. Now this guy's hanging. I still got to watch out for that. For lack of a better move, I'm just going to play F6. The toughest move to deal with, and I think he is going to go down on time there. Yes, he is. Good game from Morocco. I think I always call that flag Albania, so I'm glad I didn't make that mistake this time. We took down the 1100. That's a meaningful game for me. Thanks for playing, buddy. Thanks for watching. Let's go for our friend Hexagon. We'll play the Grob. My favorite opening. I have a very good record with the Grob, despite how good or bad I do play it. Hello, Sparks. We'll play things like D3, C4. Welcome if you just joined us. Hambleton's happy hour. We got like an hour and 40 minutes here of nonsense. I think like I was saying, I'm the only show on Chess TV today, so I know everyone has been just itching to turn the channel on and watch the only scheduled broadcast today. Very big deal. Let's go knight C3. Every show, I do try to bring you guys the latest and greatest in chess theory, the new developments. And I feel like I have more or less brought those to your attention every stream so far. And it's a challenge that every new show I have to come back and I do some work in the meantime so that I always have some new material to show off to you guys. And I have been working on a new opening and I will share it with you guys today. I'm very happy to share that with you guys. Bishop e6, so what are we going to do here? I think... I think I'm going to go here. And then I think I'm going to play bishop d2, maybe queen e2, and castle, something like that. Okay, he's going there, so I'm going to reroute my knight to g3. Meanwhile, e5 is still attacked. He goes to defend that. Okay, bishop d2. Rated or unrated games, I don't really care. Doesn't matter to me. I know you guys want to take my rating, and I definitely don't mind. I definitely don't mind putting something on the line. What's up in the time of Nick? Okay. Now let's start with the queen. Okay. That bishop's not doing anything in the corner there. Alright, so we want to get castled, but the other option is actually just running the king to g1. And that's looking like a very reasonable option right now. I probably want to play the move f4 at some point. So I think I might actually just put my king here. I think it's better than castling here and running into some issues. Okay, so I like my knight on g5. I'm going to put it there. Knight on g5. That bishop's a bit misplaced, guys. Bit misplaced. Where do you put it? I want f4 happening soon. I'm still going to slide my king to g1. Anybody got plans for Halloween? Anyone going to be anything particularly eccentric? As I told you guys last show, and I'm sticking to it, and I've gotten parts of the costume, I'm just going to be a lumberjack because it's very minimal effort for me. I already got the hardest part of that costume, which is the beard. '96. What's up, Chess Marcos from Argentina. Hello, hello. Hey, good game, Hexagon. Unfortunately, that fork is going to be pretty lethal here. A lot of important pieces are hanging. Hexagon from Norway, GG. It's John HS up next. Some people are going to dress as a pawn. Magnus Carlsen. I'm not sure if these are real suggestions. Well, let's play the Scandinavian. Let's play the Scandinavian. I'm not sure if this is an opening or not, but I always play it. Oh, okay. He's declining it. Respectable decision. Let's pin it. It's really happy hour over there in Argentina. That's good. Well, this show transcends space and time. Let's launch the attack. Nobody told me this was not how you play chess. Or I must have missed that memo. We got this if the queen stops defending it, but probably queen d3 is the best move. Ooh, unfortunately, that drops an entire rook, but even more tempting is maybe doubling the pawns here. No, nothing can be more tempting than this, right? Okay, I'll do it. I'll do it. I'd rather do this. Double the pawns there. Try to go for the attack. Okay, so he's going to open the file for me. That's kind of nice of him. I'm going to go with this one because it defends my rook, defends my pawn, and attacks the queen. And that is what we call multi-purpose. Let's go and bring the queen out. Well, let's start with the rook. Rook to the open file, for sure. Next, probably knight. Ooh, that's not the one you want to do. I don't even have to look at the position to know that is not the one you want. This is a mate in 2, my friend. John HS, you gotta get your king out of the line of attack, out of the firing line. When I play rook g8, that's immediate one of those 2 moves, preferably king h2. Yeah, you just gotta get out of there. Stat. You gotta get out of there, stat. GG John HS. Not your best game, I agree, buddy. Not your best game. Let's go for, who's this? We got a Canadian, Lake Erie, challenging to bullet. We'll play 2 bullet games if you want. These games go a lot quicker. Let's play my opening again, b5. Okay, it's already a success. Are you gonna go back where you came from? Oh, he's gonna go over there. Well, let's follow the same principles as before. I would say already this opening is a massive success. I want to attack the knight over there. I'm also threatening knight e3. Okay, he's annoying me. He's playing good moves. Okay, queen a5, attacking the knight here. We'll take it. And can I take that? I'm not sure I can, actually. Really don't like losing this guy. I'll say that I can't take it. It's an important piece to me. Okay, I'm gonna keep the attack going, of course. He's trapping his queen here. I think he is. And this guy maybe can swing all the way over here or something. Okay, let's go here. Somehow I want to get a mate. I'm going to checkmate him. I don't think the mate is going to happen, unfortunately. Oh, bishop c7. Not the one I was expecting. Alright, we got to get these nice and easy pre-moves in here. There, queen b1, that's a nice one. And we got it on time. Lake Erie. Dodged my checkmate. Unfortunately lost your queen. And then it was just down to a time scramble. Let's do one more if you want. Bullet games, we'll do 2. I think that's fair. Still shorter than a blitz game. Alright. It's bullet. So we're going to win by getting to the center of the board. Can I go here safely? Uh-oh. Hope so. Hope I didn't mate myself. Ah! Get me out of here. H3. Get off my lawn. Let's play E3. My king is actually still very weak here. So despite my position, or despite my piece, I should say, I don't have the best position still. Although this is nice to trade. Whoa. I was gonna say to trade, but I didn't even see that move. And let's take, and now, unfortunately, the piece is felt. The extra piece. Here we go. Got that extra knight that we earned a while ago. We're playing this so we can play knight d4, and that's a permanent target. That's a threat, which he stopped, although I'm not sure if he realized he was stopping it. Good games from Lake Erie here, guys. We have to say, he's playing well. Alrighty, Lake Erie. Thanks for the 2 bullet games. We're gonna go on to the next game. We got a challenge from 2180 here. What's up, Alan? It's going well. It's going well. People have been playing this against me today, so now it's my turn. Now it's my turn to play it against you. No one was listening. You guys are supposed to play b5. That's the new, latest, greatest theory. That's not a joke. I'm bringing you guys the real facts. We're gonna tickle that pawn down there. Just let them know that we're here. Might have to play queen b6 or something. My settings have my challenges open to anyone, so I don't think that it's my settings if you're having trouble challenging me. I've done enough of these shows, and I think I've gotten challenges from pretty much everyone, all rating ranges. He can't be happy with that bishop there. That is not what you want from the opening. Probably what I'm going to do is double the rooks and maybe even swing that rook over here. Yeah, let's bring the knight in. He can't take, or obviously he loses a piece. We're going to double the rooks, slide this rook over here, and really start a serious attack. This queen is the only misplaced piece, so I'm going to bring it back into the action. Next, the rook comes over. Threatening that knight. My opponent is likely going to play knight g6. Yes. And how do we deal with this guy? With h4, h5, of course. Knight takes, we have queen takes f6, so that's not possible. My French or tickle is, no, that word does not belong to your friend Danny. That definitely doesn't belong to Danny. Okay, I wanna do a brilliancy here. I'm not sure that that's a very smart idea. I want the brilliancy prize. Well, I really want to sack my queen. It's very unnecessary, let me say, to sack my queen. But I really do want to sacrifice it. It's so unnecessary. Why would I do that? I wouldn't do that. No. No. We're not going to do it here. We're just going to go back. No need. No need. We're up a piece. Just end the game. Bishop a8. Alright, let's get the queen in here. Probably the quickest way to expose the position is just rook to h3. There's mates everywhere, and he can't really advance any of these pawns without undermining his own knight on g6. Zezo 2009 from the UAE. No, UAE, excuse me, Jordan. I thought that was the UAE flag. My fault. he moves that, then this pawn falls. Otherwise, that knight is being attacked by the holy trifecta, the trinity. Not looking good. Once again, we learn that Amman is the capital of Jordan. Once again, we learn that Amman is the capital of Jordan. Zezo 2009, I believe he's going down here. Rook to G8. What's the best way to do this? Let's take with the queen here. And I'll pile up on this pawn. Probably rook c6, and then I can play bishop there. No, it's just going to be king. There it is. I even got 1 point for that. Look at that. Says, oh, thanks for the game. Okay. Who else do we have? We have Jimmy Farbo with a 3-minute challenge. You're up, buddy. Played the Halloween Gambit. That's with white, right? Yeah, that's with white. I'll play it with black. If he plays knight c3. Oh, he does. Okay, this is the Halloween Gambit. Reverse colors. Halloween Gambit, reverse colors. Spooky, spooky. We gotta give him the spooky opening. He can't take this or he's gonna lose his queen. We want to play f5 and e4 just like the Halloween Gambit. Takes, and then the f2 pawn starts to feel a little pressure. Halloween is very exciting. I always like it. I don't always dress up or anything like that, but it's usually pretty good fun. I like the mood that it puts everyone else in. Everyone usually has a good time around that. It's like the holidays, so. Is e3 a thing here? e3 looks like it could be a thing. Depends how badly I really want to win this piece back, because I have many ways to win a piece back here. He's also coming at me with queen h5 in some cases. Okay, I've decided on knight d4. Queen h5, I will play h6. Okay, h6. Risky Halloween Gambit here. We're down a piece. Jimmy Farbo. Will he be able to put us away? Why not f5? I'm assuming you mean f4. I simply think that my opponent could sacrifice his piece back and get a really strong knight on e4, and I didn't like the look of that. I figured I'm probably going to win a piece anyway, and in the event that I don't, I wanted to have really good piece activity, which I still have. Still a complicated position, but if I give him the chance to sacrifice a knight there, he can do that in a heartbeat, and I just think that's too easy. We're going to let him off the hook there. We should make a chessbrah pumpkin. Well, that wouldn't make any sense in the time of Nick. If we made a chessbrah pumpkin, it would just get smashed. If it was a real chessbrah pumpkin, it would just get smashed. Take back like this. Okay, he is going to bring the knight back. It's probably the best move. Gotta watch out for this. I'm inclined to just play a move like that, but there is bishop takes. I'm going to play here. Stop bishop takes. I don't want to let him have a draw or anything. Anything nonsensical like that. Sounds like a fun stream. Make a chessbrah pumpkin and then smash it. I'm not sure how that would go over. Rook takes f5. We want to keep gaining time here. Queen g6. Okay, rook f6. I want it to be my turn, not your turn. Give me the tempo. I think he's got to go back unless he goes to g3. He does go to g3. I'm going to take this so I can grab this pawn next. Being very greedy here. Still got these pawns in the center. This is the crux of the Halloween gambit. And we are still going strong. We're going to play these two moves. Oh, that's a cute move. That's a cute one. Because if rook takes, he can take my bishop. Unfortunately, I have to do that, so it's not much to think about, but that was a good move. Bishop to h6. Let's get all the pawns up the board. And we're just going to bring my queen to f6 next turn. Jimmy Farr down on time, but with a very decent game, especially finding some nice moves there at the end. That's the Halloween gambit, though. 2 spooky. 3 spooky 5 me. Jimmy Farr, good game, buddy. Very well played. Okay, we got Abatas, 3+2 challenge. Let's play c4. That 1300 was making some good moves, guys. I agree. h6. He's scared. He's scared of the impending g5. Why are you never played? Asks Onion for Life. Well, it has to do with your place in line. So if you never get played, that means you're very slow to challenge. That's probably what it means. Or you send your challenge, and because it takes a little bit of time to get to it, you play another game, or you leave the queue or something, and then I don't see your challenge anymore. But if you are here at the start of the show and you send a challenge and you just watch and wait, don't play any games or anything, then you definitely will get played. People don't like to take my pawns when I offer them. I'm a nice guy. What can I say? I'm offering pawns. People just aren't taking them. Alright, we're gonna launch the nastiest of kingside attacks here. Don't know if he's playing b5 here or not, but that doesn't look too scary, so I'm gonna ignore it. Can play b4 to kick the knight out next turn. He actually just trapped his knight there. That was the square your knight needed. That was the square your knight needed. Those last couple moves do not synergize very well. Do I play my pawns in a normal game like this? Absolutely. This is This is serious stuff. Putting your pawns like this, especially now that we have a position that kind of looks like a King's Indian of some sort, or at least a modern, putting your pawns like that is actually a very good idea. So I would definitely do this in a real game. We want to stop him from playing the move f5 if we can. c6. Okay. The knight is gonna... No. Was the knight gonna hop in there? Yeah, okay. The knight's gonna hop into f5. We're gonna take with the pawn to open up the g file. Ooh, that is not the one you want, because that's just gonna be a free piece for me. He's not even gonna let me do it. He's gonna resign because he sees his mistake. Good game, Abatas. And we got Gravy Boot from Norway again. A lot of Norwegians. A lot of Norwegians who haven't played the orangutan. Let's go for it. Bishop b2. Gain some space. Let's not make the mistake of taking that pawn and losing our rook there. Let's take here, and once again, guys, you know me. I'm just here to launch a kingside attack. Nothing special. Nothing special. He's giving me a pawn. That's very nice of him. I'm not going to accept his hospitality because I want to convince him that castling is a good move. I want to convince him that castling is okay. It's okay to castle. Leafs or Habs? Leafs. Leafs for sure. I'm from Toronto. Always been a Leafs fan. It's been hard being a Leafs fan recently. Here comes the dreaded kingside attack. I'm just an attacking player, guys. An attacking player who plays the London system. So what can I say? That's just how I am. That's going to be a pawn for me. And we'll see if we can set up some nice checkmates here. I want to do this. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to do this, this, and that. Is that too much for a guy to ask for in 2017? I just want to do this, this, and that. I mean, it's not a big deal, is it? Just a little bit of this, a little bit of this, a little bit of that. Don't think I'm asking for too much here. Each pawn coming up the board here. Okay. Let's go all the way back. We're going to let him give us that check. That's going to make him happy. Now he's going to move the knight. No, he's going to go there. Okay, we're going to continue with our plan. We've had this plan for a while now. Just want to give him that little check there. And look at that. What can I say, guys? I'm just a ruthless attacker. It's coming. I told you the mate was coming. I gave you guys the foresight. But gravy boot. Got the gravy boot on the H file. Good game, buddy. Got into those mating patterns, though. All the way from A2. That queen cuts the king. I'm just a London system player. Look at me go. Look at this. Alright, good game. We're going to the next one. Super GM Leo from Georgia. Shinzo Ninja, not too late to queue up at all, I think. I don't know how long the list is, but we're not even halfway through, so I would say definitely join up, guys, if you want to play. Challenge KNVB on live chess. Alright, let's play e5. Ruthless, just like a guy named Ruthless Desire in chat. Well, I hope that you can play just like this, my friend. Just like this. You guys probably don't know this opening. F6. Very strong opening. It allows for easy kingside attack expansion. Basically, there's no downsides to it. F6 is a move that is gaining popularity at club level, but is currently just very fashionable at the top levels of chess. But yeah, with this sort of kingside expansion, you guys will definitely see this a lot more in the upper echelons of chess. He's taking, that's his first mistake. We're going to take with the knight, or I could take with the pawn. Decisions. No, let's take with the pawn. We're going to invite him to try to mate me here. Okay, probably very important is to play c6 and take away that square. Very important to do that. He's going to drop back. He was worried about some expansion here, but what he doesn't realize is that the real expansion, of course, is on the king side. I'm just an attacking player, through and through. So let's bring the knight over. Knight g6. F6 is not a bad move. I see a lot of haters in the chat. You guys just don't understand the power of F6. See you, Leela. Thanks for watching. Alright, let's get the queen to e7. Here we go. The video is not synced. I don't think that's a problem on my end. I hope everyone isn't out of sync. We'll play this one. We'll play this one. We want to get g5 hip happening in here. What is happy hour? This is happy hour, my friend. You are watching happy hour. Let's play knight here. I think I've got this square under control, but if he removes my knight, there's something to worry about. Okay, at least I can take that. I had to stop the knight from going there. That bishop might be an important piece to take, but I can also try to leave it there. I think I'm gonna leave it there for just one more move. I'm gonna play h4, because what can I say? I'm a dirty attacking player. All I want to do is bring the rook to h5 and g5 and attack g2. I'm a simple person. Let's do this. This is going to be nice if he takes, because I get to run my king over to the queen side. And he's kind of cutting me from castling in both directions, so I'm not able to do that. But this is a way of facilitating that. So I'm going to continue with my plan of bringing the rook there. I'm going to take with the king, run over to c7. How's he going to deal with this attack? It's like he didn't even notice it. He doesn't even care. He doesn't even care. For a good reason, too. Let's see what he's up to. And we'll take with the knight, I guess. Alright, what can we do here? We've got some semblance of an attack here. Got to bring the knight back, but the problem is we don't have a real mate over there. So we got to do a bit of sprinting here. That's a very good, that's an extremely good move. Queen c4. Tricky guy. Okay, 9 seconds. Let's see what we can do here. Whoa, he's all over the place. Gotta focus here. Oh! Damn, I thought he was giving me a check there. Alright, that's fine. We got 6 seconds. Still work. We can still work here. We can still work. I need him to miss a checkmate on g2. I need him to miss this move. He didn't miss it. Alright. Dang. He got us. Guys, Super GM Leo. I don't think I've lost in a couple shows. Beauty. He took us down. I am running out of time, guys. I use a lot of time that game. That was a good game by, well, guys, he's a Super GM, actually. Can I really complain? I lost to a Super GM. I lost to a Super GM, guys. That's to be expected. I mean, I'm not even a GM. I'm not even a GM. I got Super GMs hunting me down on this show. So, what you guys probably learned is that f6 is a very good move. And now we have an actual practical example of that move in action. So there you go. f6, now we have an example. That was actually pretty creative what he did there, guys. He ran his pawn up the board. He said that he doesn't care about my creativity over here. And I often tell you guys, don't be too creative, you know, should listen to my own advice. Or at least he's listening to my own advice, because he did not blink when I brought the rook up there. He did not blink. Good game. The Georgians following in the footsteps of Mr. Jobava. And, well, after that, I'm actually going to have to take one of the lowest rated challenges I have to make myself feel better. So we're going to go with Go Fest. No, he's not even going to give me that satisfaction. Go Fest. I needed, like, a moral victory here. Okay, we're going to go with Adi. Adi. From France. Time trouble, brah. Not sure. I can look at my settings right now. My incoming challenges are like unlimited to unlimited from everybody. Just all the boxes are ticked. So I'm not sure. I have all the settings open so anyone can challenge me. Never play f6, Ben Feingold. I'm not sure how much I can trust that. Ben was playing f6, even f3 during his match with Simon Williams right here on chess.com. So I think Ben also doesn't really listen to his own advice. f6, by the way, was not the secret opening reveal. I know that probably disappoints a lot of you. We're really looking forward to championing that opening. But no, I haven't brought that out yet. Usually, and it's typical, you save the special reveal for near the end of the show, because you want people to watch the show in order to see the big reveal, the special something. I'm not going to give it away in the first hour, you know. Got to make you guys just tune into the show somehow, because I know you don't tune in for me. So at least if I have a special reveal, you guys might stick around. Knight takes. Okay, we're going to try to get some action going on this pawn. Knight f6. How do we add more spice to the attack? Got to get the bishop out. Yeah, all the pieces. Need everybody joining the action here. Okay, I was going to move my knight there anyway, so this works out just fine. Get a little pawn on the way. And now, where is my beautiful sacrificial mate going to be? Where is it? Where is the mate? Okay, I'm going to start by going here. Did I know chess boxing exists? I definitely knew that, yeah. Any chance I'm in the Pro Chess League next year? Yes. Very big chance. I am in the Pro Chess League next year. The Montreal chessbrahs will be back. We will be back. Okay. Now where's my nice stuff? I want the beautiful mates. I'm not seeing the beautiful mates. Just not a lot of beauty here. Okay, we're gonna take this. We gotta concoct something. If it's not beautiful, it doesn't count. Believe me. If it's not beautiful, it doesn't count. We have to make something work here. Okay, well, this is pretty beautiful. I mean, it's a bishop and knight mate. I mean, you know, I gotta take that one. That has to count for at least a few points. That's like, you know, at least an ollie in skateboarding. You know, it's a layup. Not bad, not bad. Good game to the 900 Frenchman. Thanks for playing. Thanks for watching. Usually, I'll say usually, when I sacrifice something, it's best not to take it. That's my small bit of advice. Never take my sacrifices. I'm not a very trustworthy person. So I think, yeah, it's gonna be. I'll be able to reveal my special opening at in about 25 minutes. So with half an hour left in the show. For now, we're gonna go on a bit of a journey here with our queen. We're gonna see how annoying we can be with just a single piece. Okay, we're already pretty annoying. That's good. Queen b2. I'm just gonna take. All right, back we go. Just to annoy him. If he plays that, he loses his rook. I think this is a good test for lower rated players, that if your opponent can annoy you enough in the opening with just a queen, then somehow you need to work on either your development or especially the order in which you develop your pieces, because there should definitely be no way that a queen disturbs the piece so much. Alright, queen c7, why not? We got c6, and then we got our rover over here. He's made it so I actually don't have a lot of moves here. Is he setting something up with this? I hope he is. I hope he is. That's good. Good. Very good. He actually set something up here. Now he's doing the right things. Okay, let's go here. We made it 15 moves. Do this, bring the queen back. Making as many dark square weaknesses as possible. Getting the heck out of dodge. Symmetry. Symmetry or symmetrical. We got a symmetrical idea here. I really want to trade his bishop. If I were him, I wouldn't do that, but he's hopped, skipped, and jumped right to it. I could win material with knight d3, but I feel like my knight's actually better on d5, which is where it's going anyway. I don't want any of his rooks. I actually do want my knight sitting on d5. Great square. Now we're looking at that pawn over there. Probably develop the knight to h6 and then f5. You don't want to trade pieces. Like trading that bishop back there really costs my opponent. And again, I think this knight's more valuable than the rook, so I'm actually going to keep it. If I'm in a tough position, I'm cramped like this, you don't want to be trading pieces with me. That's definitely true. Okay, we can think about moves like that. Okay, he's gone kamikaze on us. We're gonna slide the king over and then bring the rook over, I think. That's the easiest way to do things. The knight covers that square so he can't even lift his rooks up to the third rank. Alright, good game, GM Tum. I got a lot of GMs playing me, guys. You don't understand how tough it is. I'm doing this show, I got regular viewers to play, but then I've got a super GM challenging me. My first game was GM Terrace. Got GM Tum here. There's so many GMs that I've played today. I'm not even a GM, and you guys are ganging up on me. It's almost unfair, really. Bubba from Canada, you're up next. Okay, c4. Always gotta handle these Canadians appropriately. Problems. Problems. Okay, I'll take it. You're gonna give me that pawn, I will take it. And I'll get castled. Bishop g6, interesting. Wanna cut this bishop off with that move, and that's gonna be 2 rooks for me, or just 1? At least 1 rook. Yeah, Canadian, a little too much energy there, conked out around move 10. Move 11. Splore, you're up next. Illu Billu. I like that name, Illu Billu. 643. Good luck, Illu Billu. Okay, see you, Andrew Roberts. Sorry that you didn't, we didn't make it to you in the queue. You were eating. All right, Bubba, that explains everything. Guys, he was eating. Maybe that's what Karyakin should have said after the World Championship. Yeah, guys, I know I lost, but you have to understand, I was eating. Okay, we're gonna listen to Ben Feingold. We're gonna play f6. Everyone will be like, oh, Karyakin was eating. Oh, why didn't you say so? Why didn't you say so? That explains everything. Yes, Ben is gonna kick me out of all his classes. He's seen f6 way too many times this match. Okay, that's en passant. Maybe they teach that at 700 level, because that's a weird rule in chess, but definitely one you have to learn. You can't just sneak by me going 2 squares like that. So there you go. Maybe you did just learn for the first time, but you better remember that one, Illu Billu. That is en passant, and that is French, and it translates to you can't sneak by me like that, buddy boy. So now you're never going to forget that. Alright, Queen d7. Get ready to castle long. We're up a pawn, and we're not planning on losing that pawn anytime soon. Castle. Let's go. Do we go knight c6? I see what he's up to. He wants to take that pawn. I'm not sure that I can necessarily stop it, so I'm gonna go here. And then I think I'm gonna plant the knight in there, bishop there. We'll get a pretty good attack going for ourselves. Yep, St. Louis, November 17th is the next tournament for me. Not the next tournament on the calendar for you guys. If you're watching chess, there should be some matches in St. Louis happening before then, I think. St. Louis is hosting matches with Magnus Carlsen, Ding Liren, Caruana Grishuk, So Dominguez, and what's the last one? Nakamura Topalov. So there will be some fun matches happening in St. Louis in November. Some very high level ones. And then if you've had enough of high level chess, I will be playing in St. Louis. Alright, kingside attack. How many times have I done this today? Knight up to f3. Okay, let's go here. If need be, we can always play c5 to just cement that bishop there. But whoa, that's a sacrifice. If I've ever seen one. You didn't have to do that. And you didn't have to do that. You didn't have to do any of this. You didn't have to do it, buddy. You were a good man. Alou Billu, I like your username. The chess needs some work, buddy, but at least I hope you learned a very important rule. En passant, don't forget it. It means you cannot sneak by me, buddy boy. Splore, you're up next. And I see you on the list there, Onion for Life. You're not next, but you're on the list. I saw your name, so stick with us. You will play today. What do we give Splore? It's a lottery. Did I make a move? Oh, I tried to touch the king. I'm trying to... Did I move something? Oh, I can't make moves blindfolded. This is really hard. My mouse wasn't dropping the pieces on the squares. Usually blindfold chess, you don't also have to do the mouse work. That makes it even harder. Alright, and I think we're gonna get maybe 2 more games after this, and then I will show you guys the special reveal of a new opening I've been working on. I think you guys are gonna like it. Yeah, I really think you guys are gonna like it, so definitely stay tuned for that in about 10 minutes here. Gotta reveal it before the end of the show. Bishop e6. We're gonna play f3, no problems, because we've been playing f6 so much. Time to do it with white. Ideally, I want a knight there. So let's make it happen. Let's make the dream a reality. That's what we do here on chess.com. We make dreams reality. Knight on f2. Look at that. Where else do I want a knight? Where else do I want a knight, ideally? c3. Wow, look at that. Another dream come true. Okay, e4. Let's see what he's up to. I'm actually going to close things off here. Got this nice knight, followed by the bishop and queen also defending g4. So I can play this, and if d4 I have knight b5. So probably want to play knight b5 anyway. The thing is, he missed that I was threatening to trap his bishop. So I'm going to go ahead. a6 is actually a nice move by Splore because knight b5 was very strong. But the problem is that I was threatening to win a piece there. Queen to g3. What is the fastest way to get castled? I gotta get this queen out of here. Well, it might be bringing the bishop back here. Let's do it. I gotta get castled here. Knight's coming back to e2. The knight's coming back to e2 if necessary. He's coming to mate me if necessary. Whoa. You're scaring me there, buddy. That wasn't nice. Okay, let's bring the rook up here so I can always sacrifice for it. And now we're going to bring this knight back here. I'm very tricky. Somehow avoiding checkmate here. My rook's going to sacrifice for the knight. The queen's under attack, and so is the knight now. I have averted the danger. Bishop a3. He really doesn't want me to castle. I respect what he's doing here. He's trying very hard, being very resilient. However, he must pay. Bishop f4 is my plan to try to trap the queen. Okay, I'm not going to trap the queen, so I'm going to go back here. Next move, I want to play queen here. Okay, he keeps moving the queen back, so that's fine. Now his queen kind of left the position. We can just play normal moves, and I think we're up, what, 2 pieces here? That's a lot of pieces. We're gonna keep taking stuff. We'll just move the king over. Can probably get a safe pre-move going on here. There we go, Splore. Thanks for the game. D4 was going to be meant by knight e2, for those wondering about d4. Knight e2 would attack the queen and d4. Thanks for the game, Splore. And up next, we have Brian Fong from the US of A. We'll play this game, and then hopefully I can let you guys in on I have a story to go along with the opening, and I also have a special opening for you guys to try. I don't think my opponent's here. That's the only thing about challenging and then getting your challenge accepted. An hour and a half into the show. You gotta be here the whole time. Alright. We'll go to the next one. It's TKA or... oh no. Sufyani. Sufyani. Also Morocco. Now I've got that flag memorized. Morocco. Good luck. We haven't played a Sicilian. Let's play a Sicilian. We're gonna lock everything down. So here's what I'm gonna do this game. I'm gonna trade my dark square bishop. Then I'm gonna put all my pawns on dark squares. And I'm gonna do it in the worst way possible. Like, you see what I'm doing here. All I'm doing is trading, putting pawns on dark squares. It's not anything special, and what I'm trying to show is that you can play positional chess even if you don't really understand exactly what you're doing. The basic principle is get rid of one of your bishops and then put every single one of your pawns on the opposite color square. And it's a pretty simple concept, you know. The heart of it is fairly straightforward. So I'm gonna do a very caveman approach here, where that's all I do. I literally just gave away my dark square bishop for a knight or a bishop, preferably the bishop, and then just put all my pawns on dark squares. That's all I'm doing. Okay, this guy's going on a dark square. Oh, we actually have to deal with that pawn, so we actually do have to put it on a dark square. What should he have done? He should have played bishop there. Why? Because then that would have been executing the same plan as me, getting rid of his bishop. So let's take this, put the knight on d4. This knight's going there, and you can see all my pieces are happy. They're all on dark squares, just hanging out, having a good time. And there we go. I'm gonna bring the rook up here to the b file where it can be useful. All the pawns on dark squares. So even if you don't know positional chess, this is an extremely simple way to approach it. I could be taking this, but guys, my knights are way too valuable. You know, I'm not just going to be giving away my knights like that. They're worth way more than that bishop and that rook. Take with the knight or the queen? I think I'll take with the queen, and I'll play c4 and bring the knight back to c5. Happy pawns. Okay, we'll take a free piece. A free piece is something I will take, and we can actually trap the rook by playing this move. Because now the rook can only go there. And it's funny, but I think I can just walk over and take it. It's very funny, but I think that's what I'm going to do. If he pushes, I just take with the knight. Yeah, one step at a time. That's all it takes. There we go. Because the rook was actually trapped in there. Alright, Sufyani, thank you for the game. I'll never forget the Moroccan flag now. I promise you that. Too many Moroccans play me on my shows. Gotta get it right. Alright, there we go. Basic positional chess. All the pawns on the opposite color. Can never fail. A lot of people asking me to take off my hat. What do you think I'm hiding under here? The rest of the beard or something? For some reason I've seen more than one comment about take off the hat. Alright, we have to see what color we are. Because it's best to show this opening from Black's perspective, because I think that if I was to name it, I would name it a defense, and usually defenses are with Black. So okay, this is a bullet game actually. Okay, I'll just play these bullet games, and I need a blitz game so I can tell the story and explain it. But Mamahuhu, you're next in line anyway, so I'm not gonna skip you. We'll play our 2 bullet games, and then I'll get a blitz game, hopefully from the crowd. If you're here, are you here? Mamahuhu. Oh, he's here. Give me time odds. Nice of him. Oh, he's playing my opening. Alright, let's bring out all the pieces. I'll take that. I don't mind castling here. I'm not scared. Or maybe I am scared. Maybe I should be scared. Oh, this is the end of the set. We need a new one to close off here. Okay, I think we probably just evened up the time situation. There we go. Okay. Still up on time. Ain't that nice. Alright. Let's play one more. Mamahuhu. No timeouts for this one if you want to rematch. Okay, I think he left. Oh, he's back. He's back. All right, good luck. Yeah, let's go here. Okay, all my pawns are on light squares, so if I wanted to play this game positionally, what would I do, guys? Hands up in the back. That's right, I would trade off my light squared bishop. Ding, ding, ding. So all I have to do is trade off my light squared bishop, and I will be a happy camper. So how do I trade off my light squared bishop? Well, everything's closed. This is the only place that I can find an open diagonal. Ding, ding, ding. That's how we trade off our light squared bishop. Now we're probably going to bring the knight in here. This is not the bishop we want to trade off. Not at all, actually. Okay, so let's do what I said. Let's actually trade the light squared bishop. And we're going to finish the positional concept by then deciding if I just give away my bishop for the knight, all I have is this miraculous knight left in the position. That's all I need. I'm just collecting pawns here. And now all my pawns are on light squares, and he has a dark squared bishop. But we knew that was going to happen because of how we played the game so far. We knew that was going to happen. We can offer a trade because we're up in material. That's a very desperate looking move, and I will take his free piece. There we go. Tarkus, you're sick of my beard. I'm sick of it too. I agree. Alright. All my pawns are not on light squares. I know. The important ones are. All the fixed pawns. These pawns aren't on light squares, but they can still move to light squares. So they weren't fixed there. That's what's important. Mamahuhu, thanks for the games. Fun username to say. But let's get a blitz game. I'm actually going to scroll down for a 5-minute game. Hopefully I can get a 5-minute game. Let me see. Most of them are 3. One time where I can tell a story. Okay, so here we go. Mate Matt, good luck. So first of all, I want to preface this with a story that I was actually doing Doctors Without Borders in Nigeria, and came across a guy who was very interested in chess, and he was telling me a story about how they play chess in Nigeria and how it's a lot different from the rest of the world. And the first thing he told me is, hey, play a move. What move would you start off with? So I just looked at the position and I said, okay, e4. And he said, my brother, you cannot play e4, my brother. This is not how we play chess in my village. If you come to my village, you must play how we play in my village. I was very confused. I said e4 is a pretty strong move. It's one of the best moves in the game. And he told me, no, in my village, we play with the knights. Because in my country, we have very difficult time to see each other in the night time. So if you play with the knights, you will be the most sneaky opponent. Very difficult to beat. This is how you play in my country. I was confused. I said, there's no way. There's no way. You want me to play with my knights? I said, fine, knight c3. Knight c3. I was waiting for a reply. My opponent made a move, and I was really curious. What am I supposed to do next? He said, you must keep playing with your knights. So I said, knight e2. What do you want? He said, my brother, you must always play with the knights. If you don't move a knight, you get into a fight. I said, that's a very interesting principle. So I kept moving my knights. I was very scared. You're only supposed to move the knights. That's what I learned. But I said, what if I can't move my knights anymore? You know, what if they actually get stuck, or you know, I can't actually develop them anymore? That might actually be an issue. He said, you must always put the knights on the rim. The knights on the rim are dim, but when the position is dim, it's harder to see the knight because it's nighttime. I said, wow, that's actually profound. So you're saying there's always a way for me to move my knights effectively. And then I asked the most important question: what if my knights actually get taken? Because it's fair to say that your knights could actually get taken off the board. And then what if you don't have any knights left? That was probably the most important part, because I thought I understood the strategy, but I said, wait a minute, what if your knights get taken? You know, and in this position right here, that knight could be taken. So what do you do if your knights are taken? Well, you look me straight in the eye. He said, my brother, if someone will take your knight, you have to make another knight. So I said, okay, you want me to promote to a knight, is what you're saying. He says, yes, my brother. You must always have 2 knights on the board at all time. You can only go 20 moves without a knight before you need to get another one. So I said, okay. So as soon as I lose my knight, suddenly I can play the game normal again, is what you're saying. Suddenly, all my pieces are activated. It's like a trap card. And it's my goal to then promote to a knight. Like, I have to promote to a knight in order to have 2 knights on the board. He said, yes, my brother. Finally, you understand how we play in my village. So I said, okay. So you're telling me as soon as my knight gets lost, now suddenly all my pieces are activated. So I finally understood how they... So as soon as your knight gets taken, then, first of all, you have to preserve your other knight. Can't lose that. But you have to promote a pawn as soon as possible. As soon as possible. You need to have 2 knights. You need to have 2 knights on the board. So I started to understand. So we actually have to do a promotion here very, very quickly. We need to get this pawn to the other side. Why this pawn? Because this pawn is the one who captured the knight. This is the chosen pawn. The chosen one. So let's see if we can do it. Let's see if we can follow what I was told and actually promote this pawn. Right now, checkmate would be an abrupt end to the game, but you play with your knights until someone takes them, and then you give a checkmate. Because you see, this is actually a pretty flawless strategy here. It clearly worked in this game. Mate Matt here from Germany did go down to the power of the Nigerian opening. So Queen H7, no chance to even promote. The opening works so well. We're gonna try it again. Hopefully there's another taker. I'm just looking for 5-minute games at the moment. Scrolling down, all of a sudden everyone challenges 5 minutes. But there was one challenge from On Rainbow earlier on for 5 minutes here. You must always play with the knights. Always with the knights. If you put the knight on the rim, the position becomes dim. It's more harder to see the knights. It is part of the strategy. So we're gonna first start by leaving our knight there. So by putting our knight there, that's like turning the lights off in the position. And when the lights are off in the position, then because I'm playing black, it's actually harder to see my moves. So it gives me an innate advantage over my opponent. So 2 knights on the rim, the position is pitch black. He actually is playing blindfold. I don't think he has any idea where my pieces are right now. So he's probably very, very confused. Very confused. Yeah, he's playing h3. I don't even know if he knew my knight was there. Probably just a lucky guess. At this point, it's safe to say that he doesn't know where my pieces are because I've actually turned the lights off in the position. I've made the position dim with my recent moves. So let's go over here. Put the knight on the rim. the most important part of this opening. The more you make the position, the more you have chance to beat your opponent. He told me this, and I live by it to this day. Okay, e5 is interesting. So we're going to play knight b8. And the reason that knight b8 is actually a trap card is because now that he's taken my knight, you all know the rules of the game. Now the position starts. Now I'm free to move. And as soon as I'm free to move, you gotta be careful. This is now it's my job to promote a pawn to a knight. That's the new challenge for this game. If I can do that, then I can move my knights again. Then I can move them in tandem. So he took my knight. Now it's our job, it's our duty to promote to a knight. Can we do it? That's the real question. Can we promote to a knight? Let's go here. I think he's just going to double rooks on the e file. So we're probably going to have to trade one of them. Not exactly what we want maybe, but we're okay with that. Wasn't too afraid of this one. Let's maybe bring... Let's bring the knight back here. Here we go. Gotta promote that pawn to a knight. Those are the rules of the game. Got a nice long game here to think. Let's play knight e6, gain time on the bishop. Might play d5 next. I'm thinking of d5. Gotta promote that pawn to a knight. Gotta promote that pawn to a knight. That looks like a good move. Wonder if we should do that or not. Probably not. This is the hardest part of the game. This is why Nigerians are actually some of the best chess players. And we saw that because Magnus actually played one. And in my opinion, the guy played very well. The guy played very well. It's training like this in the cataclysms of Nigeria that really gets them prepared, motivated, and just ready for that real world experience. So we're gonna go for knight f8. We're going to take that back, probably plant our bishop on e6, or the knight, depending. But we're going to be promoting to knights this game. I have a good feeling. Take off the hat, people say. Take off the hat. Eli, I thought you were going. You said you were leaving. People are convinced I'm hiding someone in the hat. All right, well, here we go. Knight b5. We need to promote to 2 knights maybe, we'll see. But I feel like if I can promote to 1 knight, I can promote to 2. Every game that that you use this this opening on. You're going to be down a piece because you can only move your pieces once you lose a knight, and then you have to promote to a knight. So it's honestly just, it's a very elite opening. It's very, very tough to master. It's not for the faint of heart. All right. Probably gonna bring the rooks back. He wants to play queen there, so we're gonna go ahead and stop that. We're also gonna go ahead and stop that queen move, so we can bring our knight to e6. Going for the knight promotion. Get me to the end game. We're surviving move by move here. He's probably going to put his knight there, and we're going to meet that by playing this. So we're just cutting all the squares. Taking everything. Now he wants to put it there. It's hard to cover everything with this guy. So he wants to go there. How do I stop that in a good way? It's hard to do it without making more weaknesses or doing more trades. That's one thing. I'm gonna bring the knight here. Might have to bring my rook here just to cover that square, and might think about playing a4 next. King g7. Okay, let's go b5. We'll play a4 next. Don't think there's gonna be. Don't think we're gonna get to the promotion part here. This game is a struggle. Time is taken down. We're gonna have to give him rook c7. Looking at that knight. That's the knight. I got one knight back. That's what I like to see. Where do I put this thing? This darn thing. Wait a minute, where do I put this thing? Okay, we're gonna have to put it here. No, okay, that was nice of him. Could have played the queen back to where it came from. Oh, I would, if this was 3 plus 2 or something plus 2, I would definitely be looking to promote to a knight here. Oh, that's too bad. You guys have to believe me that this is still a win, because according to Nigerian rules, I can actually forcefully promote these pawns to a knight, and therefore the position is winning by Nigerian standard rules. So it actually was, the challenge was actually completed. It was actually completed. Thank you on Rainbow for the game. A very tough game. That would have been winning by FIDE rules and also Nigerian rules. So that's good. We won. We won in every way possible. Yep, and we still maintained this knight the whole game, which is definitely a good sign. Shows that I'm a seasoned player in this in this particular format. Who do we have? We have probably time for at least one more game, maybe two. The next two games are Shaded Blues. You're up first. Alright, we're going to put this to the test. Gonna trick him into thinking that I'm a very, very weak Nigerian defense player by putting my knights in the center. But actually, now I've tricked him into copying me, and I'm gonna reroute my knights to the side of the board, and it's just gonna sort of darken the board a little bit, make it a little bit harder for him to see. It's always harder to play this opening as white because the reflection on the white pieces sometimes is slightly annoying. But it's workable. It is workable. Okay, let's bring the knight in. Okay, bring the knight here. We're just kind of exploring the area. Okay, and that's good. Now that he's taken our knight, it's actually fair game. So. First of all, let's safeguard our knight. We're going to fianchetto it on b2. Alright, we got to get to an endgame as soon as possible. That means trading queens would be a big help. How do I get these queens traded? Gotta get pieces traded here. This is not the right trade for me, I think. I might do it. I think I'm gonna do it because I'm hoping that it facilitates a queen trade later on. But it's not the best move. So I gotta keep this knight, gotta get to an endgame here, and then I gotta promote to a knight. Okay. Queen b4. This is what I'm looking for. I think he knows the opening or something. There's no way to explain why he wouldn't take that. It was such a good move. Such a good move. Let's go here. So maybe he'll offer me a queen trade just so he can have this square. I want to give him more time. I wish I knew how to do that. I wish I knew how to give him more time here. Could take two ways. Both of them are very good. We'll take this way. We'll double more pawns. Gotta keep our knight fianchettoed. What a great square. He's got a minute 10 left. I'm not sure if he's gonna be flagging before I promote. That's the real question here. See, this is why I put that pawn there. His knight's trying to reroute, but he can't. The pawn on d3, very strong here. I'm gonna push that pawn all the way. Bring in the artillery. More firepower to the attack. Take that pawn now. I can get my queen trade. Not under the best circumstances for me, though. Unfortunately, this knight is kind of misplaced now. However, an endgame is an endgame. Maybe I have to make that work. let's go here. And we're going to take this pawn. We got one extra pawn in the endgame. Let's go. I think this is a +2 game, is it? It is 3+2. Knight Fian shadowing is a very real tactic, guys. If you don't know about Knight Fian shadowing, you have to start learning. Okay, we can't complain. We got our endgame. Got our knight still, and we got an extra pawn. Okay, let's bring this rook back here. Where is he putting his knight? Here? I don't really know what he's doing with that. Okay, let's bring the knight here. Oh, tricked you. Gonna Fian shadow again. Now you're on the inside, buddy boy. You're on the inside looking in. Okay, we're gonna bring the knight here and then to c5. That's gonna be the ideal square. We're making progress. We are making progress. King up. And unfortunately, well, I hope my opponent doesn't flag. We'll see if he's a fast player. There is +2. He could live on here. Shaded blues, that's a mate. That is a checkmate. With the knight, of all things. So, we'll definitely take that. Again, these games aren't long enough. This is really the long con. This Nigerian defense really is for the late game. Playing for the late game here. We're going to take one more challenge just to end off the show here. We're going to take Onion for Life. Good luck. Onion for Life. This is a 5-minute challenge. Let's put the opening to the test for the final time. This is actually great. It's actually usually a mistake when your opponent over pushes against the Nigerian defense, because they take your knight and they activate your trap card. Suddenly you can move your pieces, and that's something that you usually want to avoid, is activating your opponent's pieces too quickly. And a lot of people just don't understand that about the Nigerian defense, and that's why I was hoping to bring it to light as a new opening, unexplored territory. And it's also nicer to be playing black here. The pieces do blend in a little more when I put the knights on the rim and sort of dim the board a little bit. That's always nice. Little small advantage of being black. When you play this opening, it's a little less effective as white, but there's a lot of openings like that. When you say guys that are slightly less effective when you play them with certain colors, I would say that's definitely true. Okay, the knight is going to e2, so there's no trickery. We're going to kick that bishop back and defend the center. I actually do want to trade the queens here. Just get to an endgame. So that's nice of him. Help me a little bit there. Just want to get to that endgame. I'm doing this so he doesn't play his bishop to either of those squares because I gotta protect my knight. It's very, very important. It's paramount. F6. Kick that bishop a little bit. My opponent still has 4 minutes. So there's actually a good chance that we make it to the end game here. So I think I will take that. And then play rook e4. And I'm attacking this. I'm also attacking that. So it's kind of tough to guard everything. This is good. We kept the knight and everything. All we need is the knight. Where's my forcing variation? This is a good one, I think. Going for the forcing variation. Yep. This is a textbook Nigerian defense game, honestly, guys. So, something that's really important to remember is if I just push this pawn and make a knight, his king is actually going to go and take all my pawns because all I can move are my knights. Once you get 2 knights, you can only move the knights. So, the first thing we actually have to do is we have to go and collect all of his pawns. We have to use the advantage of being able to still move these pawns. There we go. It's a the finish to this game is honestly the trickiest part of this opening. So we're going to put him in Zugzwang here. He's going to go here, and we're going to go there. Very, very deep stuff. Okay, now we're just going to take the pawn. Yeah, we got to make sure that auto queen is off. Very important. And like I said, the trickiest part of this opening is really figuring out the end game. Actually figuring out how to promote to a knight and still have the checkmate possibilities. So that's what separates a good from an average Nigerian defense player. As you can see here, I am expertly boxing him into the corner so that once I make 2 knights... Oh, he resigned. He resigned? Oh, he played it all the way out and didn't... That's no fun. Well, we were going to make the knight. He was going to go here. We were going to go... How would we do this one? We got to use our pawn to some sort of an advantage here. I'm sure that I could construct a two knight mate here. Let me see if I can do it right now. So let's say how do I have to do this one? Here. Is there a 2 knight mate here? I gotta use this pawn somehow. I wonder, does that pawn actually change anything? I don't think it does. No, doesn't change that much. So what did I need? I needed the pawn to be on c2 or something. This is a puzzle for the ages, guys. I'll leave this one with you. Hope you guys enjoyed the show today. Thanks to everybody for watching. Hope everyone had a good time. Hope you put this opening to good use in your games, and make sure to employ the Nigerian defense when you can. It's a very effective opening, and I hope I exemplified a few of the ways that you can use it today in some of these expose games. So, Hambleton's Happy Hour, guys. You can find me at the chessbrah channel, twitch.tv/chessbrah, Twitter, @AmonHambleton, if you want to follow me some more. So, until next time, bye for now.